Take a deep breath. And then relax, physically, emotionally, mentally relax. And then watch your sensation of breathing that you feel through your nostril, exhalation and inhalation. Just watch it. Okay. Then we do Mahana refuge together. With a wish to free all beings, I shall always go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I become fully awakened. No. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Namo Okay, so this, as I explained in last 2-3 Heart Sutra teaching, Heart Sutra is composed of 3 elements. The background, the explanation of the background to the Heart Sutra. Then actual explanation of the actual Heart Sutra part. Then the conclusion of the Heart Sutra. So Heart Sutra consists of these 3 parts. Over the past few teachings, we explained the explanation of the background history to the Heart Sutra. Today, we are going through the actual part of the Heart Sutra. So the actual part of the Heart Sutra has 4 levels. The question raised by the Shariputra first. Second, the answer given by the Avalokiteshvara. Third, the approval by Buddha Shakyamuni. Fourth, the follower pleased and take the teaching to the heart. So the 4 parts or 4 levels. So the question raised by Shariputra is that you look at the Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra parts reach, then the power of the Buddha, then through the power of the Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said to the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, how should son of the lineage, trained, who wishes to engage in the practice of the perfection of wisdom. So this part of the Heart Sutra is the question raised by Shariputra to Avalokiteshvara. What is the question? The question is, how should the son of the lineage train who wishes to engage in the perfection of wisdom? So this part, even though it is the question by by Shariputra, but nevertheless, this part is the words of the Buddha. Why is that? Because Buddha blessed the mind of the Shariputra and Avalokiteshvara, inspired the Shariputra to ask the question, and inspired the Avalokiteshvara to give the answer. So this is the words of the Buddha, because the question and answer raised through the power and inspiration of the Buddha. That's why this is words of the Buddha. If it is the words of the Buddha, not necessary to come out of Buddha's mouth. When we are ready, when you are ready to receive the teaching, to receive the transmission, to receive the blessing, to receive the teaching, you can receive from the sound of the birds, from the whisper of the wind, blow through the tree. You can receive the teaching. So some of the Buddha's sutra delivered from the Buddha's crown protrusion. Crown protrusion. Some of the Buddha's the teaching coming from the sound of the tree blow by the wind. As long as you are receptible, you are fully opened, you are thirsty for Dharma, you are hungry for wisdom, then you will receive the answer from Buddha in different form. Yes. So this here, we might wonder. I used to be also wonder why Buddha directly teach from his mouth, just like we do, You ask the question and I give the answer. Why Buddha do like this? Why make it so complicated, as you think so? Buddha bless the mind of the Shariputra and Avalokiteshvara, and ask Shariputra to ask Avalokiteshvara, and Avalokiteshvara give the answer, and the Buddha finally approved the answer, and all the followers pleased. Right? Why Buddha need to go through so many, What do you think? So Buddha is very skillful. Not only the full of the compassion and wisdom, but also he is extraordinary skillful. This we need to, in order for us to receive the answer, for our prayer, we need to raise a fundamental question. Buddha knows that the question of the Shariputra is not only the question of the Shariputra, it is the question of all the existence, it is the question of all the sentient beings. It is the question of timeless. It is the question of past beings, present and future. This is the question, universal question. So this, you have to raise that question. That's a fundamental question, the life question. Not the mind question. We have, our mind has so many questions. Question in relationship with, in relate with our relationship, in relation with our job, our family, our partner, this and that, For example, something good things happen, bad things happened at the wrong time with the wrong location. Why me? Why me? You raise this question. When you raise this question, your question will not be solved. Even somebody gives you an answer. Maybe because you have a bad luck. Then is there another question? Why I have a bad luck? You see? And another person said, because of you lack of this or because lack of this. There's another question. Question never ends. You never ever get the answer because such question, one question raises 100,000 questions. Because we never ask the fundamental question, the intuitive question, insightful question. The question from the heart. To raise such question, you have to listen to yourself well. You have to know what you really want. Most of us, we don't know what we want. Really don't know. So to raise that question, we have to really listen to our the inner being. We have to listen to the inner voice. As I explained last time, listen well. Not just listen, listen well. Listen thoroughly. Listen deeply. So if you listen deeply, then you will come up with a really intuitive question, live question, fundamental question. The fundamental, so to listen well, so you have to go within yourself deeply. You move yourself within. You meditate. Then when you meditate, move deeply, then you hear the inner voice, inner urge, inner thirsty. That's why you see about the when the Buddha moved into a deep meditation. At the same time, Avalokiteshvara and Shariputra too moved into a deep meditation. And through the deep meditation, then question raised, answer was giving. So you see, all of us, all the sentient beings, we all have this inner urge. So before you get the answer, you have to the move within yourself and hear well what you really want. You understand? So otherwise, the, the question from the mind is always the answer. You will have a ready-made answer. From many people give you many different kind of answer. So the Shariputra went into the deep meditation. And then he raised this question. How should the son of the lineage, here son of the lineage, when you say son of the lineage, here lineage refers to Buddha family. Buddha family. Here is read son of lineage. So also it implies the daughter of lineage, okay? Son and daughter, okay? Not only son. Daughter also included, okay? So that means child of the lineage, child of Buddha family. Child of Buddha family. Generally speaking, each one of us, every sentient being, each and every sentient being is the child of Buddha. Because we already born as a child of the Buddha family. Because we have the Buddha within us. We have the Buddha nature. A propensity or potential to become a Buddha. Some people really feel shocking. Oh, I'm a son of a Buddha. They don't trust themselves. How can I be a son of a Buddha or daughter of a Buddha? How can I be a child of Buddha? I'm a great sinner. I'm a very negative person. It's okay, even though you don't trust yourself, but just let you hear this idea, this view, this concept that I'm the child of the Buddha. Slowly, slowly, by and by, then you will be thrilled. You will be mesmerized. Huh? So let this to go inside your ear, even though you don't trust yourself that you are not the child of the Buddha. Let it go inside you. Huh? Don't block it. Huh? Don't close your both ear. Okay. So this is, you are the, generally speaking, we all are child of the Buddha. Here in the Heart Sutra, saying that the son of the lineage, the child of the Buddha, here refers to the Buddha, refers to the Buddha Shakyamuni. Buddha Shakyamuni has a three child. Physical child is Rahula. Before Siddhartha became a Buddha, he married and have a son called Rahula. That is, Rahula is his physical son. Okay. Then the Ahat, or Ahat, for destroyer. They are also the Buddha's child. They are the Buddha's speech child of Buddha's speech. Why you call this Ahat the child of Buddha's speech? Because they achieve nirvana by relying on the Buddha's teaching. By relying on Buddha's speech, they achieve Ahat. That's why they are also called the Buddha's child. The third kind of Buddha's child is the Bodhisattva. All the Bodhisattva, like Manjushri, Kuan Yin, Samantabhadra, and so forth. All these Bodhisattvas are also Buddha's child, but they are the child of Buddha's heart. Child of Buddha's heart. So, because the Bodhisattva realize the compassion. So compassion, all these Bodhisattva achieve the compassion, Buddha mind, through the heart advice of the Buddha. So this Bodhisattva who have a great compassion, so the Bodhisattva who have a great compassion, the child of the heart of the Buddha, this refers by that the question, the son of the lineage. Son of the lineage or the child refers to the all the Bodhisattva. Okay. So when you have the compassion, great compassion, when you have the great compassion, then Sharipu asking, who have a great compassion, how to uh, engage in the practice of professional wisdom. How to engage in the professional wisdom? The meaning that if I uh, put the question in a simple way, is what Shariputra is asking. Is that Shariputra asking to the Avalokiteshvara, hey Avalokiteshvara, huh? Person who has a great compassion, how to practice emptiness. Person who have a great compassion, how to practice emptiness. The son of the lineage refers to the person who have a great compassion. Engage in the practice of the professional wisdom. Professional wisdom here refers to emptiness. So here, we have the compassion and emptiness. So, compassion and emptiness is the fundamental nature of our mind. These two are inseparable nature of our mind. These two are like a two faces of the same coin. You see, everyone has strong urge, strong wish, spontaneous wish, intuitive wish. Wish what? Wish to be free, to have freedom, free from suffering, free from bondage. You see, each one of us, we have this. That's why we all love freedom. We don't want to be confined. We don't want to be bounded. We don't like to be slaved. Why? This is our the natural, spontaneous, the wishes. So that wishes is, for the time being, it's hide deep within us. Sometimes when you receive some kind of blessing, it surface out. But most of the time, it kind of remain as an invisible phenomena. But through the practice of meditation, the mindfulness practice. Then this the compassion element manifest. Then you have a great compassion spontaneously, great compassion. So this, when you have this great spontaneous compassion, wishing to be free, not only oneself, all the being, from all the bondage, from all the present, from all the confinement. When you have this, then you receive the one wing of the birds. Now, when you have one wing of the birds, now you want to fly. Don't want to be trapped in a bird cage. You want to fly. You have more confidence. I want to fly. Don't want to be enslaved in the cage. I don't want to be the frog in the well. I want to see whole ocean. You have confidence. Okay. I want to have the second wing to fly into the spacious and deep space of Buddha. So the person who has the one wing of the great compassion, those are the Bodhisattva who did not realize emptiness, but they have great compassion. So they wish to have the second wing. So they ask, Shariputra asks, those who have the great compassion, how to have the second wing. The second wing is the emptiness, the great wisdom, the perfection wisdom. So this so emptiness is here called the profound perfection wisdom. Why emptiness is called profound perfection wisdom? Emptiness is called profound. Why? Because when you realize emptiness, you achieve the total liberation from samsara. You transcend the birth and death. That's called the nirvana. Nirvana means transcending birth and death. Nirvana means everlasting peace and happiness. So when you realize emptiness, you achieve the everlasting peace and happiness of nirvana. That's why the emptiness is called profound. Emptiness is the only gateway to enter into the beautiful home of nirvana. Is there other gate? Back door, shortcut, you give some brief, through corruption, is the other gate? No, emptiness is the only gate. It is the gateless of the gate, so that's why it cannot be corrupted. It cannot be manipulated, cannot be exploited. Because it is the gateless of the gate. And only gateway into the nirvana, gateway into experience of the Buddhahood. That's why emptiness is called profound. Then why emptiness is called the perfection of wisdom? Because emptiness is the main object of wisdom, actual object of wisdom. That's why emptiness is called the perfection of wisdom. So okay. So today I think stop here. Stop here. Stop at what point? Question raised by Shariputra through the power of Buddha's blessing and inspiration. So each one of us have this question in our mind. So from now on until next session, you have a great homework. Great homework. That is to search your question, fundamental question. You ask yourself. You ask yourself. You go deep, you go deep within yourself. Remain in silence and go deep. See what you really want in your life. Don't ask anyone what I need to ask, okay? Don't ask anyone. If you ask other, then that is, I used to say, copy and paste. It's not your question. It's borrowed question. Borrowed question always have a ready-made answer. You have to really go within yourself. What you really want in your life. if you really want, you are serious about receiving the answer from Buddha, then you got to very serious about what you really going to ask, what you really want in your life. Otherwise, you are playing game with the Buddha, okay? Your mind today asks this question, tomorrow another question, next day another question. The infinite question, okay? Buddha not interested. Buddha wants you to come up with the fundamental question of the life. What you want to do with your life. This you could take your time. Don't rush, okay? When you rush, it kills your inner voice. Don't rush. Also, don't make a ready-made answer question, okay? You think your mind wants to have this question, and go, then you will find whatever mind want, you find what you want to find. You see what you want to see, you hear what you want to hear. Okay, just for the time being, shut down the mind. And really go within yourself. And listen well. What is your intuition tells you? So you do this meditation, okay? This you don't need to learn how to meditate. No? You just listen. Remain silent and listen. Your heart, what do you want? That's it. So all of us, we have this homework, okay? Okay, we stop here. And I take one or two questions.
Okay, very much. Okay, Oppo F9. Hello. Oppo F9, you can ask. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Banu.
Tashidele Krimpoche.
Oh, that's delay.
Yes, my question is, can I achieve enlightenment if I'm not vegetarian, if I eat meat? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Your question is, can I become enlightened even though I'm eating meat, right? Okay. Okay. This question is not your question. It's also, also question. Question of many people. Here, as I explained before, to go to the spacious and profound space of the Buddha, you need two wings. That is the wisdom and the compassion. the compassion is not the what your physical body act. You go to the charity, you do some charity work, you go to do social service. That's not the compassion. You give some advice. That's not compassion. Compassion is experienced by the heart, wish to all beings free from samsara. With this compassion, when you have this compassion, for the other people, you out of the compassion, other people, then you trying to be a vegetarian. Very good, wonderful. But remain in compassion for all sentient beings, but still, if this the animal is not killed for you directly, or you heard, you see it killed directly for you, or heard it killed directly for you. So Buddha give the permission. Namsun takpe sha. The meat free from three faults. Three faults can be eaten. Yeah. So this, especially from the Vajrayana point of view, and there's this kind of saying. For the sake of the spiritual practice, eating meat is more difficulty than being vegetarian. But of course, it's when you, this is from the practice of the Vajrayana, Tantayana, high level. Even so, the direct answer to your question is yes, can still become a Buddha or enlightenment, even though you eat meat. As I said, but don't take this as an excuse, lose compassion. You always have a compassion to every sentient being. Out of the compassion, you recite the mantra to the meat. You dedicate your merit, dedicate your prayer, dedicate your dedication to this being. then instead of harming, you are helping that great being, that animal. You are creating a strong connection through your compassion, through your blessing, through your prayer. Otherwise, you don't do the prayer. You see, today you have some meat. If you, with your mindfulness, with your conscious, with your compassion, if you do the prayer, if you do the blessing, then this animal get helps. So everything is to do with actually is to do with your heart. But we appreciate, we rejoice. It's a great merit to be a vegetarian. Great, huh? Out of compassion. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Rinpoche. We have 5 questions in the queue.
Yes.
Okay, Rubido.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
I can
You
hear
also.
me. I can hear you.
You can move your.
Hello, Rinpoche.
You can move your
Hello.
hand, Ruby.
Yes, yes. I want to see.
You can move your hand, I think. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You can speak now.
Okay. So my question for Rinpoche is that you say to ask the question in our heart, what
Yes,
do we want?
yes,
So when I was a kid, I wanted to be an architect because I didn't know what an architect is.
yes.
And I worked so hard to become an architect. And then I don't want, when I know what it is, I don't want it anymore.
Yes.
So my question is, how do you know what you want if you don't even know what it is? Like,
Okay.
I don't know what enlightenment is. How do I know I want it?
Okay. Can everybody hear her question?
Yes, Rinpoche. We can hear
Okay.
clearly.
Everybody can hear, huh? So I
Yes.
don't need to repeat her question.
Yes.
Okay. So here, the question you try to search from your heart, from your true nature of the mind. From the essence of your being. First, you go to listen. Don't say, I want to become an enlightenment. That's my question. Don't say it. That is a question from your mind again. Mind trying to trick you. Mind is very cunning. When we say stop all these things from the mind, mind gives you another Very beautiful, huh? Buddha. You ask the Buddha. Don't take it, huh? This is the trick from the mind. Shut down, stop, drop all the question from the mind. Don't conceptualize anything. You don't know what you want. That's why you think, okay. You tell yourself you don't know anything what you want in your life. You don't know. When you go within, go with a great curiosity, go with a great wonder. Go with unknown. You don't have any plan. You don't have any package with you. You are just a listener. Even at the best, if you don't carry, I am the listener. Leave this I, drop this I. Just listen. Be listening. Don't be entity, be process. To go. So this is the way to listen to our the innate question, to know our fundamental voice. Until you have that, don't worry about what I want, even though I don't know what I want. This is the key to unlock. That say, I don't know what I want. I don't know. So then you become very receptible. I don't know what I want. Is the key to get what you want. So don't worry about what you're going to, what kind of answer you are going to, what kind of question you are going to get. You just go with it. You say you want to become a architect, right? When you're a child, and
Yes.
later on, when you know the architect, you don't want to become architect.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, life is like this, paradoxical. We're living in a life of paradoxical. This is not only you, 99 people. 99 people have this. They want to become the lawyer or architect or editor or news media. And then later on, they found out that when they know this, oh, no, this is not I want. Yeah, this is terrible, huh? Oh, deceived me. It appears very yummy, huh? Very beautiful. But more I know about it, it becomes uglier and uglier and uglier. The beauty is diminishing, huh? Yes, you are right. All things are like that, you know. Before you observed, looks very beautiful. Huh? It looks very beautiful appearance. Huh? So normally we don't analyze, we don't investigate. We let ourselves, what do you call it, falling in love. Huh? Oh, later on, oh, Mamma Mia, why are falling in love with this girl or this boy? He or she come in and mess up with me, and then left. I'm very heartbroken. Huh? Even though they married, they feel like, oh, after they married, their honeymoon is gone. The paradise is gone, right after married. So like same thing, all the many works, same thing. Even the president, I want to become president. Before you know the president, you want to become president. But slowly, as you know the role and characteristics and functions of the president, the cunning politics, you don't want to become. Some people don't know it, but they say, oh, I can bear it. They become president. After become president, then they, the president, you ask, you look at the biography of the president, how nasty is their position, how ugly is their function, very cunning, because president means the leader of divisive division. You have to divide my country. I have to work for the sake of my country at the expense of the other country, other people, you see. But this is the other aspect. This is like this. That's why we call it's a samsaric life. Big paradoxical, appears beautiful, everything, but the reality very ugly. But most people don't investigate. They don't take step back. They just buy, right over buy. Oh, later on, Mamma Mia, I have been deceived. So the here is really, it's actually it's not the what you I'm not condemning. I'm not condemning the existence, okay? There's nothing wrong with whatever is there. It's nothing wrong. First, you need to know what you really want in your life. This when you grown up, you know it. When you're immature, childish, you don't know. When you don't have life experience, you don't know about all these things. You will be easily carried away by all the advertisement, all the propaganda, saying that designed to fool you, say that you are not, if you don't have this, you are not perfect. If you have this, then you are going to be very perfect. You see. So that's why was saying in practicing to be live your life. You don't listen to the opinion of the other people. If you listen to the opinion of other people, you live your life according to the opinion of other people, then you're going to miss your life. That's why many the people, including the Steve, the boss of the Apple, Steve he said, many people think that I'm very successful, but when I look back, I've been very stupid. Waste my entire life. I regret. I did not live a very happy life, you see. What's the use of success? What's the use of all the money? So this, this question is a really life-changing question. But to really raise such the innate urge, you have to go with drop all the what mind want. You have to drop everything. Stop and all the functioning. Stop thinking that I know. Stop everything, drop everything, and go with the emptiness. Go with the emptiness, meaning I don't know anything. I want to find out. I'm very open. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I think okay. I'll stop here.
Oh, okay.
Yes, maybe yeah. Another question is okay.
Okay, this questions is passed to me from Mariani.
Okay.
Keribuchi said that Buddha teaches Dharma for our day-to-day life, but I always find myself look down on my job because I deem Dharma learning is more meaningful. So I don't put 100% heart into it, but our employees' livelihood depends on us doing our work well. So is there any way to turn our work into the path to the Buddha?
Okay, I really don't get it.
So I think his meaning is she's fine now. Dharma is getting more and more meaningful for her.
Yes.
So she looked down her job, but how? What about the employers' livelihood depends on her? Is there any way to turn the work into the path to the Buddha?
Yes, yes. when you practice Dharma, don't misunderstand the meaning of practicing Dharma. The meaning of practicing Dharma does not mean that you give up your job, you give up your husband, give up your wife, give up your child. I want to escape from the samsara, go to the Himalaya mountain. Or become a monk or nun. Huh? This is not the practice of Dharma. Practice of the Dharma means you live whatever life you are living. Husband or wife or business, or you have a job, or you have a student, you have this and that. It's okay, whatever. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Practice Dharma means transform your mind. Change your perception. Don't change anything. Without changing inside, when you change, everything is fake. It's a fake, beautiful, but it's fake. You know, fake flower, beautiful. Fake pizza, very beautiful. Well, you cannot eat, you see. You don't need to change anything. Whatever you do it. You do with your heart. You do it out of helping other people. That is the rare Dharma practice. Then it gives you a inner strength. It will transform not only yourself, also what you are doing. For example, if you are a businessman, you have a lot of employees. So you can transform your business into a spiritual practice. You can transform the time, energy, money you spend with your business into a spiritual practice, Dharma practice, by transforming inside, changing your perception. You think that if you are a businessman, in the morning when you want to go to the office and do your business, before you go, you tell yourself, today I'm going to go to do my business. Through my business, whether you have an intention or not intention, many people get a benefit out of your business. So you think that in your mind, you think that I'm going to do this business in order to help other beings as much as I can. And pray through my business, may the many people get maximum benefit from my business. For that purpose, I'm doing this business, helping others. So with this morning motivation, then you start to go out, drop your car. From then on, every hour, every minute you spend, everything becomes virtuous. Every act, every say, everything you say, everything you do becomes virtuous. It's transformed by motivation. In Buddhism, most important thing is motivation, not what you're doing. What you're doing can be very cunning, looks beautiful, looks very benefiting, but it's hurting because of your motivation. You say nice things, Oh, okay, Well, you welcome. You welcome. This business very good for you. Win-win. I win, you win. In your mind. I want to win everything. No. The motivation. That's why in Buddhism, most important thing is the motivation. When you have a motivation, beautiful motivation, everything becomes beautiful. This is the real Dharma practice. Real Dharma practice. Because with this, it inspires you. It gives you the strength. It gives you the courage and the confidence. Then you start seeing yourself is changing within you. When you change within you, you change everything around yourself. Your family, your coworker. And then with this pure motivation, you do all the Buddha go inside you. And then you do amazing things that you don't know. Oh, I don't know. I did this amazing, very magical. Because at that time, you become just a beautiful music vessel. The Buddha come and play the music. When your motivation is pure, all the Buddha Bodhisattva go inside you. Okay. Today here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will do dedication. Make them a prayer. Okay, thank you.
Some people want to offer kata, Rinpoche.
Okay.